Okay. It's time to talk to crew members.
Oh boy, everybody's favorite, except in this game is okay.
We've got Saren on the run.
Yeah.
Won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
We've only done one story mission.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
You knew Saren, Rex? Dun
Your
dun
mouth
dun!
looks like a zipper.
I would have if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
Yeah, Rex, what the fuck?
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
Damn! Saren recruited you?
Damn!
No, Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week.
Wow.
Every damn one.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
See, we're changing people's lives for the better. We're good.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Garrus.
Officer in the first place.
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Goodbye.
Bye, Garrus. Like.
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people.
Ha.
My father had something to do with it, too. He was CSEC, one of the best.
The best of the best of the best of the best.
Accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
The
You were out
Spectre.
as a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power. No
Unlimited power!
No offense.
Oh, but we're
I
the
suppose I can
Paragon,
understand his
though.
concern.
Fuck him.
Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone.
I love how Garrus's whole thing is just like, I don't want to play by the rules, but rules are there to protect people. I don't want to play by the rules.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should.
I'm a loose cannon Turian
Don't
on
need
the
to stoop
edge.
to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but
No,
I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
you better think about it, Garrus.
I missed the Renegade playthrough where Garrus is a bro.
You
Hello.
said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
I didn't hear that.
Oh no,
Afraid
no.
I did.
He just looks so concerned, too.
Afraid I did.
One of my sisters. That's Sarah, the youngest. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah. We've always
Open
been
up to
close.
me.
Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Tell me more.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah. Took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I made Chief. First thing he did was salute.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds.
Huh.
She gave up her career to raise us, though.
Because lots of children's.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school.
Oh my god, she has as many sisters
George
as
Rowe
I
used
do.
to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Where did you
Home.
grow up?
All over. Same as you, I expect. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
Oh, that sucks.
I was an only child, but I get the idea. At least one of my parents was always on duty.
Yeah, military families, eh? With schedules like that, it's a wonder we ever have kids anymore. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Tell me about it.
The story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did. Mike.
Mike.
I didn't think he was a bad kid.
Mike.
Fucking
Lynn
Mike.
would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Why didn't you tell the police?
She said it wouldn't solve the real problem, and she and Mike would both become household names. It was a small colony. I said it was her call to make, that we should let her do it her way. Mom was pretty pissed about that.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
You said this? You said that? Tell me about it.
She's kind of nervous.
Robotic response number
Sarah
502.
tried Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. Great things to her figure, though.
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand to hand.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her.
Oh.
I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
Amazing.
Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was going to end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
That was pointless.
Something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the leaves.
English major,
All
translate.
times I've enjoyed greatly, I've suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone.
Traveling is fun, but sometimes it
Always
sucks.
roaming with a hungry heart.
I meant who
Much have
did
I
this?
seen and known.
Oh, I don't
Cities
know.
of men and
You said
madness,
translate, not name the
councils,
author.
governments.
Tennyson. I don't fucking know who
I didn't
Tennyson
know
is.
you like classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home.
Oh, well, thanks for that.
Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though. So behave.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now.
Dead on.
That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Do we believe in God?
I don't know, do we?
Is that a trait that our shepherd would have?
I don't know. What is our shepherd's personality? I do the thing because it's the good thing.
Are you a fanatic? Keep it.
You
Ah,
know
there
the
we
old
go.
saw, there's never an atheist in a foxhole. I've been in a lot of foxholes.
Yeah, I guess you have.
I believe in a higher power, for I am Tanjunaka Shepherd, and there is no higher power than I, but I believe in myself.
I was gonna say we are the higher power.
Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Oh, now it's looking forward to it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Tally, what do you have to say to all of this?
Do you call us Skipper?
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Aw, you sound down, Tally. Are you alright?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
I find it rather peaceful. Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
But it's more than
Peace.
just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. My pilgrims. to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
I can't wait. I
Sometimes we don't appreciate
cannot
what we have
wait
until it's gone.
for Gardner.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's
think
given
that's
me
his
a
name.
whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
But you're going back, right?
Yeah, that seems like the dick option.
Plan to return to the
Oh.
fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard.
Everything in the
I
top
will go
right.
eventually.
Yeah, everything in the top is good. Everything in the bottom is bad. That's how Shepherd works.
I know that's our black and white morality, but
You
like,
should go.
See you later.
but like, that's like saying, oh, but you will eventually get the fuck out of my hair, right?
Quite.
So yeah, Liara, she is a person who we have not spoken to ever.
This is true.
We're gonna talk to Karth, aren't we?
This is true.
Can we talk to Liara afterwards?
This is false.
But we gotta understand our visions, and we need to be good to our crew.
This is false.
For we are the Paragon.
This is false.
We're not the Paragon.
This is false.
I don't even know. Your logic is so ass backwards.
Backwards of ass, yes? Hello. Look at your abs.
Anything you need, Commander?
Looking for personal
Just
input.
trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
Anything I can do?
No, Commander, it'll settle down. It's rough sometimes, but they spike higher than a lot of L3s. Except for you, of course. Besides, I fared a lot better than some after kinetics was through.
I haven't heard anything about kinetics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and EZO. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why
Everybody's
kinetics
so
kept it
obsessed
secret.
with the phrase "dead
They were
on."
afraid of what
Dead
they
on.
back home would do,
Skipper.
asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries. I'm
sure kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian named Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Bye, car. Thanks for not giving us AXP. Oh. Oh, really? I know where this is going. I know exactly where you're going with this. Good job, fucker. There wasn't even any metagel to take. Oh. Oh, good. Good.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
Don't mention it!
Glad we got there in time.
so am I.
And
So
me.
am I. And me!
The ship.
And Knuckles.
They do not
With Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series.
trust you stop Saren. I promise.
I know.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
No.
Why is your mom such a bitch?
Yeah, why is your mom such a bitch?
Joined up with Saren.
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events.
Well, there you
Maybe
go.
She thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
Maybe she's just a bitch. No.
Hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her. And this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we
The
seem to
greater
understand other
good.
species,
The greater good.
the galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Rumors?
So.
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us.
We just kinda look like blue
We still
sexy
require
alien
partners to
ladies.
reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
How is that possible?
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species, We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits onto our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species.
But you
and how
say...
we develop a greater
Okay.
understanding of other races.
What about the other parent?
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Who was your father?
You know who
Me!
Benezia
No.
chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
You can do that?
You always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld.
That's fair.
Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever...
I love the reversal of that. Like, you reverse the Harry Potter tropes.
It's been reversed before, just throwing it out there.
I know, but like, I love the reversal in this game of it. How she's actually referring to it as pure blood.
Maybe she wanted to meet you, but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to...
Do we ever actually find out who Liara's father is? Father?
Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it.
I feel like we do, but maybe not.
Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Goodbye.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Hey, Codex.
Hey, Codex, we love you so. Hey, Codex.
So now that that is done, are we going to stop Seiren from doing the bad thing?
With side quests.
Oh, yeah, those two.
Ha-ha!
Hindered by the loading screen again! My nemesis!
Next time on Mass Effect, we actually go out into space and do space things.
Bye!